Hey, good morning guys, welcome back. We're getting ready for the day. We've got to run some errands today, so I'm not going to do anything like too out there. I just rummaged through my drawer that I already have makeup that I've used the past week and grabbed some stuff out of there. I also grabbed both these palettes out of there too, the Timeless Tones and Nearly Natural. I'll probably just create a look combining these two palettes. We're going to go ahead and start with the Pro Glow from L'Oreal. My friend Eden said that where she lives, they don't sell this one anymore. And now it's got me wondering, do we still sell it? I don't know. I hope so, because it's a good one. And for me, I find it's a good one all year round, especially considering I have dry skin. So next time I'm at the drugstore, which I am going to the drugstore later today, because I didn't go yesterday, I'm going to just look and see if they still have it. I'm not going to buy one, but I want to see if we still have it or if we also don't carry it anymore. I do know L'Oreal has a new foundation that I would like to try eventually. It's a serum based one, and I do tend to like the serum based foundations more than others. Oh my. So after doing that video yesterday where I pulled out like palette regrets that I have, like palette purchase regrets, and I'd said, well, you have to go watch the video, but they're not palettes I regret because of the formulas, or it's just because the color stories or whatever. For some reason I just don't use them. But that had me thinking, even after talking to my friend Eden, that I feel like if I really wanted to cut down my collection, I could probably cut my eyeshadow palette collection down to half. I'm not gonna do that because I like what I have and I do rotate through my palettes. But if I really wanted to, I could cut it down to half and just keep the ones that I constantly gravitate towards the most. But I do have a notebook where a couple of weeks ago, right before June began, I wrote out every single palette that I own. And every time I use it from this June till next June, I put a mark beside it so I can keep track. But as I use palettes, if I find like, no, I don't really like it, whether it's the color story or formula or whatever, I will probably pass it along. I do not throw my palettes out. I pass them along. That's a nice foundation. Okay, I am going to go in with, let's do the brow glue first. Has anybody gone on Sephora in like the past 2 or 3 days, but especially yesterday, and noticed, unless maybe I was just blinded by it, but the prices on the stuff, almost on everything on Sephora, went up? I'm always on there because I'm always just looking, and like I like reading reviews and stuff, and reading like descriptions of the products and whatnot. But I went on yesterday. What was I looking at? I initially was looking at, was it the Makeup by Mario foundation? I already have that. It might have been that. But that thing is like $70 and I was like, what? I think I did mention that it was like expensive, but I didn't realize it was that expensive. And actually there's several things on there that's way more expensive than I thought. Even the lip products, although the lip, I like lip products just as much as I like eyeshadow. But I cleared out my I emptied my wish list again last night. I constantly make a wish list on Sephora and then I remove it. I don't know why, but I feel like there was a price hike overnight and I only realized it yesterday. Because there's some things on there I would have bought, but now I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't not willing to pay that price for that product. There's several things. I can't remember off the top of my head. But there was a couple of items on there I was looking at and I was like, holy heck, what happened? They probably didn't do a price hike. It's probably just me realizing. No, I did not order anything. Oh, I was initially looking for a concealer. That's what it was. The ones that I was looking at though is the Morphe ones. What the heck? Hey, babe. Or I guess I can do it. I think there's a package outside the door. I'll get it. Or you can. They keep, the doorway behind me is blocked, so no one can see you. Yeah. I was telling Grace yesterday, I've got a curtain rod up there, and I kind of want to put like a beaded curtain or some sort of curtain there so that, because I record right here, just so that if they're out there and they don't want to be on camera, if I move, that they're not shown. I know people like seeing Matt, Grace, and David, but I have for me personally, unless they pop in the video themselves, I'm not going to be like, hey guys, come here, or that. No. Like, I know Grace will pop in, but Matt and David, I'm not going to be trying to get them in my videos. Finally. Thank you. Do you know what that is? Yeah, but do you know what it is, though?
It's tea.
Tea. My David's tea order finally showed up here. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. Okay, I'll leave the eyebrows like that for now. Where's my makeup bag? I was trying to clean off my desk. That's something too. There's too much clutter up here. And so as much as I'm a basket person, like I like baskets and bins, I think I need to get rid of one thing. I did get rid of one thing yesterday. It's like a small white thing with drawers. I took all my lip products out of that and I put it into an empty drawer that I have in another thing here. But I still have two like carousel type things and I want to narrow it down to two, or one. So it's just visual clutter. It's way too cluttered over here. My own doing. Okay, we're gonna use the Milk Makeup. Can't believe mine's broken. It's the contour, but I'm using it as a bronzer. What did I do over here? Using it as a bronzer because this is a nice color. I did do the description yesterday. The one I have is in Toast It, yeah. Keeping it in this container. Just because I broke it doesn't mean I was going to get rid of it. This will get used. Will I repurchase this one? I don't know. It depends on if I end up really liking the formula, but if I were to recommend a contour stick at this point, or bronzing stick, my two, I think it's going to be the Sephora contour stick, which at Canadian Sephora's it's $19. And it has like the same amount of product as this. And this is like $33. And then I really do like the Rare Beauty one. And I know I don't pull for it often, but it's because I have a pod that I'm trying to use, which is taking forever. I should just use up my Rare Beauty one because I really prefer that one as well for a bronzing stick. I did not wash my brushes. Procrastination at its finest. I was asked if I would do a video on my favorite makeup brushes. I can definitely do that. But a lot of my makeup brushes are not, they're not high-end brands. They don't even have like a brand name on them. They're very random. But I can do that. Maybe I'll do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I have off. I'm going to write down a couple of video ideas for me to do. Like I think I want to, I have a couple videos in mind. I'm not going to say what they are. I'll wait. Because if I say it and then I end up not doing it, then that's a letdown. I need to glue this brush. I thought I had a second backups of these two, and I need to super glue them because these are favorites of mine, and I do have backups, but you know what? The other ones are probably in the dirty bin. These ones are washed, but I don't know if I put my super glue somewhere or if Grace put it somewhere, because she also super glues stuff. Don't ask why I did the shape here. No idea. I just did it. I need to super glue these together. You think again, second day in a row, no work. This morning I was up earlier than yesterday morning. So yesterday morning I think I got up at like 6:40 or 6:20. This morning I was awake at 5:40 and I've been awake since. I was like, wow. Is this the kind of person I'm going to turn into? Where on my days off I have no problem getting up when I don't want to. And then the days I want to sleep in, I have to get up because I have work. I mean, I don't mind waking up super early because then I feel like I can start, like I can get things done earlier in the morning, but geez Louise, I don't want to get up that early. We're gonna use the Makeup by Mario bronzer, and I literally just seen it. My friend Chris gave me this brush. I think it's from Moda, and I don't know where you can get Moda from. This is an excellent brush for bronzer. Okay, that's it for bronzing. I don't have blush picked up because I was just going to do that at the end. I'll leave my brows for the end too. Banana protein shake with blueberry matcha. I don't taste the blueberry though. I didn't think I was going to like the banana protein powder. It's good though, really good. Okay, let's just do the eyes for this week. So tomorrow after work I'll record my weekly roundup video, but I think for this upcoming week, like every other day, I will pick out mascara, foundation stuff as each day comes, and blush. But I think I'm going to pick out like 3 eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to use throughout the week, separate and together. Because I like doing that. I mean, I've kind of been doing that the past couple of days, just using... I mean, what? We've only been using 3 palettes this week so far. I took my color switch thing out. Where did I put that? You know that thing you use when you want to clean eyeshadow off? I found it in my drawer this morning and I took it out. Of course, now I'm like, where did I wonder where I put it. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna go into the shade Pure. Put that all over my lid and blend it up. These shadows do have some kick up, but it's not a lot. And then I'm gonna go into Sophisticated. I watched, who was that? I watched Patty. I can't remember her channel name. But I watched her do 3 looks with this palette yesterday. And then I watched No Purr do a look with this palette. And then she did a bunch of comparison swatches with other palettes. And I'm referring to the Timeless Tones palette. I have not seen Heather Austin or Angelica do any looks with this palette yet. I don't know if maybe I just missed it, but I like seeing, when a new palette comes out, I do like seeing different looks that people create with it. Especially because we all have like different skin tones and textures and whatnot. That's like a purpley brown. Where on earth did I put my color? I wonder if I took it to the kitchen and forgot. But why would I go to the kitchen with it? I'm just gonna wipe this brush off and I'm gonna go into the shade Solace in this palette. Just blend over the edge of that. Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna go into the color Untouched because I don't think I've used this one yet. I like how I say I'm not gonna do anything like dramatic or that with the eyes, and then I feel like that's exactly what I end up doing. I already think I want to use, I think I want to, for this coming week, I say like 2 or 3 palettes. I could pick out more, but I want to pull out Blend Bunny, the Longing palette, and probably one of the Patrick Ta palettes. And then I'm not sure what other palettes I want to pull out. Okay, I like how that looks. I think I'm just gonna go into shimmer now since I'm not, and then we can go from there. The question becomes what shimmer. So I like how the Timeless Tones one, those are all like duochromes, multi-chromes, and then the Nearly Natural one, these are not multi-chromes or duochromes. At least to my eye, they don't appear to be. The question is, what do I want to do? Ooh, good question. I feel like the past couple of looks I've done black glitter on the outer part. I think what I'll do, because I do want to pop a color. Like normally I don't go for that. Okay, I think I'm going to go into the color, the shade here called Raw first. Because that isn't one that I normally go for, but it'll work with these mattes. And we're going to put this out here. Like, to me, the shimmers in this one are like standard, like they're kind of like metallics. Some of them are more sparkly than others. This one would show up better if I didn't have such a dark base down. But I can still see it. That's a pretty color. And then I'll take one of the duochromes from the other palette and put that on. You definitely don't need to combine these palettes together. You can use them solo, but I like combining. And I think for... Oh yeah, so this one's not a duochrome, or is that one? One second. This one isn't, that one isn't, and I think this one isn't. 1 second. No, actually, it has a bit of a blue to it. I'm gonna go into... What do I want to mix with this one? Do I want a multi-chrome or a different... I'm gonna go into this one here called Delicate. Looks like that. That one's kind of chunky. Let me actually see. Is this one... No, actually, I don't want that one. It's too silver. Dude, none of these ones really have no shifts. Not that you have to have one that shifts, but I do. Okay, I'm just gonna go into Classy. This one shifts like purple. And then I'm gonna go back into the shade Raw, just so I can make sure these are blended nicely. so that there's not a straight line either. I swear I had a white, do I not? Ugh. Going back into classy. And then I'm going back into the shade Raw. It's pretty. Just going back into that shade Classy. Always gonna be on your lips. Just going back into the shade Raw. Okay, so that'll be it for those shimmers. Just clean up right there. There's like some fallout, mostly from my finger touching down here, but nothing, nothing serious. I'll just take the sponge. We're gonna put blush on, so I'm not worried about anything that may have disappeared. And then I'm gonna go into the shade. Ooh. Barely There. Excuse me. And just blend over. I'm gonna go into Serene. And just put that down the lower lash. Not too dark, but I'm gonna go back into the shade Untouched, just a dab of it. Alright, and then we'll work some more on the face, and then we'll come back to finishing the eyes. So I know I'm going to use the Copacabana from Nars, and I just had the brush for this. And then we'll go in with some blush, and then we'll finish the eyes off. Products that will do pretty much the same thing as this. Well, obviously there's the Merit. I can't remember exactly the name of it. I had one. I used it all, mine all up. I really like that one. It's definitely like a thinner formula than this. More glassy, I guess. But products that would be similar to that, it would be the L'Oreal Lumi Glass. Like it does like a similar thing to the cheekbones or wherever you put it. There's that one. CoverGirl has one. I believe Maybelline has one that's coming out, or it's already out. Okay, for blush. I did say I want to use this. I feel like it's pretty pigmented. I don't really know, honestly. I'm gonna mix some liquid highlighter in this as well. But I feel like it'll go with the eye look with that pink, purple pink shadow. It's like, please work. The colors that I use in that will be in the description box. Yes, I just realized I got myself down there by accident. It's okay. Boom. Taken care of. That's a pretty color. It's the L'Oreal Low Liquid Blush. Lumi Low Liquid Blush. The one I have is in the shade 605 Dewy Bright Pink. It's a pretty color. And yeah, it goes with the look because of this pink color. Alrighty. Don't worry, I will finish the eyebrows off. I just want to make sure. Powdered blush. Looking through my blushes, I have some fun ones that I want to use. I mean, we're coming into summer. These are fun colors to use. Can't wait. No, I want something. Do I have a pink powder blush? I do. There was a blush I want to get. You guys, well, some of you know I like the RMS blushes. I have several. But the Fenty blush I used yesterday, one of you guys said that on camera it looks a lot like the RMS. It's a shade that I don't have that is on my Amazon wish list. And I was like, maybe I don't need to get it now if it looks... The Fenty one looks like it. This is French Rosé. I think I'm going to use this one. Is this the only... not the only pink blush I think I have. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh, I think Bohemian Girl. Ooh, these are both so pretty. I'm gonna do the pink one though. This one here, I bet you would look so nice with the... Well, one, it would go good with this. Glossier Cloud Paint. This was in the shade Puff. These would go good together. So this one... It would also go good together with this blush here from LYS. It's one of the cream blush sticks in the shade Curvy. These would also go good together. It's like just when you don't think you have peachy colors and you're like, yeah, I actually do. I just don't use peach colors as often. That's why I don't buy too many peach. I'm like nude, rosy mauve shades. Okay, we're gonna use this French Rosé. And it's a pretty color. Has like a nice soft glow to it too, like a built-in highlighter. So pretty. And the lighter shades, I do feel like you can build them up. I do have like one or two darker shades that a little goes a long way. And then whatever's left, just, you know. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I'm just gonna take my sponge and just go over the edge. I kind of want to use a highlighter. That's something else too that I was thinking about. I don't have like a big collection of highlighters. I have like blushes that have built-in highlighters. But that being said, I do have highlighters that I want to use up. Because the ones that I have them for a reason. It's because they're not sparkly, they're not shimmery. We're going to use this one. You can't buy this one, at least not in Calgary Sephora anymore. But the Give Beauty one, this one's called Check My Glow. I think it's called Multi-Dimensional Illuminating Highlighter. I think it's called Platinum Cowgirl. It reminds me an awful lot of the Physicians Formula one, which I don't have anymore, but I used to. No, where's my highlighter brush? I don't like using big brushes for highlighters, but this is what happens when I guess I'll use this one. I didn't wash my brushes. Well, actually I can use this one. I was thinking about this brush this morning. I was like, I wonder if that's dirty. No, it's there. You just... This also has that smell that I like from the bronzer duo she had. Her stuff is like from this brand. Everything's pulled off the Sephora website, at least again where I'm at, where I live here in Canada. It's just like a nice glow. Looking at here, I feel like I need something brought up a little bit higher. So I am going to go back into shade Serene. I just need something a little, I mean there's something there, but and I'm just going to take my brush and go into that shade Raw, pick some of that up. And this just had that Nars product on it from Copacabana. And I need something. Let's finish off the eyebrows. Oh, and then that Milk Makeup, that's something else. Was it Milk Makeup? Yeah. That mascara that I said I liked, the Kush one, I screenshot it, the mini size, the brush, and then the full size and sent it to my friend group. The brushes are completely different for full size and mini. So I'm glad I did not buy the full size because I would be disappointed. If I decide to get it, I'll get the mini, not the full size one. I was like, I kept looking at them and I was like, why? Why are the brushes completely different? I don't understand that. I want the same brush for the full-size Kush mascara as the mini. So, I won't be buying the full size. I'm in no rush to get the mini either, because even the minis are kind of pricey. Okay, I'm not 100% sold on this eye look. I like it, and I just want to use some colors that I probably wouldn't go for. This color I definitely would, and this one, but maybe not together. What do you guys think? I think I need a warmer shade. There's no... I didn't want to pull a third palette to do this look. These would make it look too dark for what I wanted, and then these are too light and cool tone or neutral. I think I needed something warmer, and then of course I'm not going to get a warm shade of this palette, but I think that maybe because I blended everything out with cool tone neutral shades, I'm going to leave it as is. I am going to powder my face, then I'll throw a little something on the lower lash line, but I believe that's what's throwing me, not throwing me off, but I'm not like, wow, this is an awesome eye look. It is pretty though. Just gonna go into my Huda palette. Sometimes you'll see me like 1 week where I'm only using like 1 or 2 different powders, and then I go back like I haven't really used my Rimmel one. Because I want to play around with these other powders that I have too and give them a fair shot to see if I actually like them, what I think about them. I will say this Huda one though has hard pan all up here. That's probably from me. I probably did something without realizing it. It's easy to get rid of though. You can literally take a brush like this and, you know, clean it up. Which makes me think that Give Beauty bronzer duo that I had, I wish I would have done that with the bronzer and just finished using that up, because that was a fantastic cream and powder bronzer duo, and I really hope that the reason why her stuff's not on the site is because she's coming out with more stuff, like better. I'm hoping she comes back out with her bronzer and this is shaped weird. What would I use that for? Powder? I hope she brings her stuff back, but like instead of doing a duo for the bronzer and like cream and powder bronzer, that she does them like individually. Because I think, well, not think, I know I would buy a cream bronzer if it's, as long as it's the same formula. I would buy her cream bronzer and a powdered bronzer if they were separate and not in the same compact, because they were really good. And then I love the smell. They smell just like the highlighter. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more blush because I feel like I'm washed out. Like I have color to me, but the blush is pretty. I'm going to go back in with the RMS Beauty blush. You did it for me. And then we will spray the, well, let's do, did I wear that this week? I think I did. Excuse me. I need something on the lower lash line to like finish this look. I feel like I keep putting things down there, they're not staying. I'm gonna go into Untouched very lightly. This one is pigmented. Excuse me. I don't need it super dark, but I need something. Okay. We'll spray the face and then we'll do mascara. So I'm gonna go with the Turtur. This one, I'm gonna have to have like a week, like an actual weekend off, like a Saturday, Sunday off, so I could go to the mall. Not both days, but just one of those days. So I can pick up another one of this. It's not on Amazon. I found it in a, there's like this new Asian shop. I can't remember what it was called. Very super tiny. I only went in there once, maybe twice. It's where I bought this. And that was like months ago. This is empty. I would like to get another one of these. It's empty, but more is coming out. Anyways. Leave this sit for a second, and then I'm gonna pounce my sponge over. Then we'll do mascara, and then I think for gloss today, I'm just gonna use the one I used yesterday. The Give Beauty Dewyplump Collagen, because it's just about gone. I have a couple lip products that I want to finish up using, because I'm well aware I have several that are just about gone, and it's actually kind of encouraging to see products getting used up. And then I'm going to use this one, the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. You don't need 2 setting sprays. But I have powder on my face and I have dry skin, so I want to make sure I'm not looking powdery. Don't worry, I won't forget mascara. This is a pretty look, though. Good. Skin looks good. So yeah, we're gonna use the Dewyplump. I'm starting to think I have to stay away from coffee, like coffee. I think. Possibly. I feel like my stomach doesn't like coffee. I haven't used this one in a hot minute, but it's because look at how big this brush is. It's freaking humongous. This is a Makeup Revolution. Now, they do have a mascara. Again, I haven't been to the drugstore that I would like to get. It's one of their newer ones, but man, this one here, this is a scary brush. And not only is it a scary brush, but like no product is coming off of it at all. You could gouge your eyes out with this thing. If you guys have video ideas, let me know what they are, okay? So I can start taking notes. I have a couple of my own. But if you have video ideas, let me know. Just don't make them, hey, go to the store and buy a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Because that's not something, that's not something I want to do. And I say that because I'm not a review channel. I'm just a lady who likes to buy makeup and wear makeup. Excuse me. Do get right with me. I know when I read the comments, because I do read every single comment I get, I know some people don't like the fact that I buy a lot of stuff, like makeup, eyeshadow palettes. To me, it's more of a to each their own. I work, my husband works. I'm not going to tell him what to buy, and he's not going to tell me what to buy. Just like we're not going to tell you guys what to buy. Not everybody's in the same situation. But yeah, I have noticed, no one's like being hateful or anything about it, but there's definitely people, some people in the comments that they're making it clear they don't like that I buy makeup. Which to me it's like, whatever. I could be buying crack. That being said, though, I am well aware that I do buy a lot, and I do want to cut back. It's easier said than done, though. I personally think, I don't know what Matt thinks, if he agrees or not, but I think I have an impulsive behavior type. Like, I don't know the correct way of saying that. There's a lot of times in life where I've done things on impulse, and I could have effed stuff up majorly. And yeah, sometimes I do impulsively buy things. Yeah, this mascara is not going to stay. There's a reason I haven't been reaching for it, because it doesn't do... It's like you're not even wearing any mascara. I'll put it in the description box in case you guys want a monstrous mascara wand in your collection. That is definitely not one I recommend. I wouldn't even recommend that one to a teenager who's just starting out with makeup. That mascara right there. So yeah, we're gonna call this done. Not my favorite. I like the base, like my face makeup today, but the eye look, no. I don't know if I'm looking to... I don't know. It's not horrible. I feel like something's missing. I was gonna say maybe it's my hair, but... The more I use this too, especially at home, I would not rebuy this. I said I would rebuy it if they still sold it. No. It's too goopy. Look at this lovely hair. Ooh, I wish this was my natural hair color. It isn't though. My natural hair color is... Can you guys see the difference between the dyed pieces and then this? I know lots of people would love to have my natural hair color. I need to stop coloring my hair and just let my natural hair come back. Because you can see pieces of my natural hair also going through. I just need to let it go. Anyways, this is the final look, guys. It's probably not the best look from this week. Recording? I don't know what happened there. I think it got out. But yeah, it's the final look. It's pretty. I do like a little mascara dot there though. And on my lash line. But yeah, like you see the lashes? It's like that barely there. Like you can get more from a eyelash tint, I think. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and until tomorrow, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching.